Hello everyone, this is Helen H and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope everyone is doing well today. We've got another gray, rainy day today, so I apologize for the lighting right now. Anyway, so this is a twofold video here. I have a small haul. I went to my favorite auction last night and scored some super good stuff, and then I did get something in the mail from Etsy. Then I thought I would work in this Trashy journal a little bit. This is my medium-sized one. It's not the small, little chunky monkey. It's not this one. This is the medium one, and then of course the big one is the big girl. So I thought maybe I'd work in this one today. I haven't done that for quite a while. I've got some of my focal points cut out, so we'll use some of that. And I do have this folder of scraps that was kicking around on my desk that I desperately want to get rid of. So we'll see what we can do with this in a minute, but first let's do the haul real quick. So I did order online. I had really been going back and forth whether I was going to order these or not. I ended up ordering them. Obviously, they're in my hands. These are paper doll. Let's see here. Oh, do I have something dark I can put this on? Yes. Hold on one sec. Maybe you could see them better. These are the paper doll stencils from Megan Quinlan, and I've been watching her videos lately, and oh my gosh, what she can do with these stencils is amazing. And I really like her style. I like her books, her journals and everything. So I decided to go ahead and treat myself to these. So that is my Etsy purchase for right now. So I got that. Then yesterday I went to the auction, got some goodies. Okay, so at the end of the auction they let you, when he's really done and he doesn't want to do anymore, there's still tons of stuff. He lets you pick what you want. Like you can pick anything that they didn't get to and you put it on a table up front, and then they'll auction off those things. If you were the person who put it up there, he starts at you with $2. And usually, unless it's like a super item that got missed over in the auction, nobody will bid against you. So anything that you put up at the table at the end, you get for $2. Well, they had this container of alcohol inks. It didn't come up during the auction, and I don't think anybody was interested in it anyway. A lot of these are Tim Holtz alcohol inks, and a lot of them are full. There are some that are half used, but there is a lot of ink here, guys. Bonus, well, two bonuses, this acrylic container they're in, and then also there are a bunch of these fine liner bottles, which I really wanted some fine liner bottles to put some glue in and to put some dark paint, acrylic paint in so that I could write with it. This one here has got, it looks like alcohol ink, and it's kind of messed up, so I'm just going to throw that one away. But I'm not going to do, I'm going to go through here, but most of this is viable. There's even a brand new watercolor pink from Brea Reese. I have the Brea Reese pink glitter. This is not glitter, so this isn't even a duplicate. So anyway, so I got that, but there was also this next to it. I didn't know what these were at first. They are all, what's the brand? Copic. They're all Copic, and it's called Various Ink, and I had no idea what these were. These are all refillers. These are, and I'm not mistaken, Copics are alcohol ink. It's all in Japanese on the side. I can't read it, but the nozzle on these is just a little, it's bigger than this, you know, it's bigger than the tip on a fine liner, but there's just like a tip on there. So I figured, well, I could still use these to play around. I don't have Copic markers. I'm really not a magic marker girl, but the ink is going to be great. So I had both of these up on the table at the end when we pick, and the guy held both of them up, and so the auctioneer started with $3. So for $3, because nobody bid against me, I got all of this, guys. I mean, and then again, this is a really nice container here. I may actually put paint in there and take those inks out. I don't know. Like I said, this was just last night, so I really haven't had a lot of chance to play. Then they have box lots that are on, well, they just have two places. I'm not sure. Hold on a second. Two places where they have box lots. So I always look at the box lots because you never know what's going to be in here. Well, this person must have been a crafter or yeah, they did some crafts. Okay. So I think what turned people off was the fact that this is a box of 500 tongue depressors, right? Or not tongue depressors. What are these? These are popsicle sticks, okay? And they're all over the place. But there was this stamp in here and this stamp in here. These are both, I think, are they Impression Obsession stamps? Yes, they are. And they are never used, really viable. The rubber is nice and still nice and pliable. This one was originally $17.20 and this one was $21.50. Well, I'm not a beach person, so these are going to go in my antique mall. I have a little place where I sell art supplies and stuff. I am not charging what they were originally for. That's just crazy to me. So why did I buy a box of what looks like just a box of these sticks? Well, I knew there were some other things in here. This box of loose leaf rings, so these are binder clips, but these are 1/2 inch and there's 100 of them. Oh my gosh, look how cute these guys are. Look how tiny they are. I was thinking I could make little journals out of playing cards, which I've done before, and just use these for charms on the side of charms or tassels on the side of journals, you know, all kinds of things. So I thought those were great. But the real reason I bought this book, if any of you are artists, you might have noticed it already, is this right here. It is an unused block of Arches watercolor paper, 140-pound cold pressed watercolor paper. And this stuff is expensive. It is not used. There's not a single sheet removed from it. 100% pure cotton, 20 sheets. I looked this up on eBay. This goes for like $36. So I thought, wow, that's some really good watercolor paper. Because I got the whole box for $2, I think I'm going to keep it and actually use it with those stencils that I got from Megan Quinlan. So that was in there. And then I just kind of poked around a little bit. I don't want to take too much time. Okay, I don't know what this thing is. It's got like, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like a giant screw or spring on the edge, on both edges of these. Is this something for clay? I don't know, because there's no other clay tools in here. If you know what the heck this thing is, let me know. I guess I could use Google Lens. That's just a little bookmark. There's a nice metal palette knife in here. I think, did I see that this might be Recollections? No, Artist Loft. Okay. This is just a foam roller from a, you know, that you put on the thing. There's a nice pipette in here. Some soy wax melts, and I smelled these, and these are actually really nice. There's some paper cords. I don't know what I would do with that. But there's a paintbrush in here, and I looked this one up. It's a brand I'd never heard of, but I'm not a fine watercolor artist either. It is Gray Matters by Jack Richardson, and this is for signing. It's that fine. It's for signing your name, I guess, on a watercolor. And I looked this up, and this is about $15. So with my like $30 or more Arches paper and this brush alone, never mind the 2 stamps. Now I can't get this back in here without splitting the hairs. I gotta be careful here. I don't want to do that. I'll do that later. Anyway, so this box was certainly worth it. And again, you know, like there's this palette thing and it's all gross and I'll just throw that away. I'm not going to do this now. But like I said, see, I don't even know what this is. I have no idea what this is. It's like a bottle with this thing on the end. What does it say? Salon Root Care Root Comb. Oh, it's for coloring your hair, if you color your hair. Okay. Yeah, and a very, very sharp X-Acto knife. When I was looking at the box, I noticed that, and I did stick it upside down so no one would stab themselves. Here's another palette knife, a very small one. This is very nice. Oh, and here's another one. These are really nice palette knives right here. And then there's this. This is interesting. It's a whole bag. I have to assume there's at least 100 of these. And it looks like smushed down bottle caps, but they're white. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, these would make cute Christmas embellishments if you just put the little Christmas picture in there and then put that on a journal or something, or made charms out of it. Oh, these are going to be fun. And look, I have a whole bag of those. So, what's this? I have no idea. Oh, this is a little 3-ring book, like if you want to make a little journal with 3 rings, you know, this is the part that opens up. I don't know what that's called. And then there's some wheels from some furniture. Oh, here's a whole bag of those bottle caps in black. I didn't know that. And then here's some embossing powder in Frosted Twinkle. That's Judykins. What's this here? Dreamweaver stencil. Ooh, and pearlescent embossing paste. I have no idea what that is. I hope there's instructions. And then one of these little things. So there's just a whole bunch. There's some more embossing powders here. A whole bunch of stuff for $2. I got this for $2. I thought that was a really good deal. So, auction. Always check out your local auctions if you can, and I hope I don't drop this box of 500 popsicle sticks. Now, those popsicle sticks I will donate probably to our school, one of our local schools, or to our Sunday school. I might ask the Sunday school to see if they want them first, and then if not, then I'll offer them to the school. So this is my In the Garden journal. This is a junk journal, and remember, I'm really trying to get stuff finished, but some pages like this rose, I may not even do any more about this, because this is like kind of a garden theme, although I have gone astray in several places. Like this hummingbird, and it just says Virginian. I might just leave that, right? Now this page here is kind of plain, and then this is a piece of, this has something on it, but this here with the cross on it was sent to me by either Rhonda. Did you send this to me? Or Babs Roll from Babs Fab sent this to me. I can't remember. One of them sent this to me. But I'm just going to probably pull something out and find a page. Maybe we'll do this page here. Let's do this one here. Eat well, live healthy, and this is a wrapper from a chocolate bar. It is like an all-natural chocolate bar that my sister bought me. So let's get some scraps out and play a little bit. Go get your scraps, or get your scissors and do some fussy cutting. Let's do something, right? Even if you have no mojo, we can do something. There's always something we can do, right? So I want to use these things up. I'm just grabbing, there's that tiny little piece there. Look, I've got some calendar page ripped out there. What else do I have here? Oh, look at this here, this little thing. Oh, okay, so this came from Piper Otis, who sent me those envelopes of scraps, and this was on one of hers, and it said Painty Papers, because that was her Painty Paper thing. And then we have this side also, which this is a piece of, oh my gosh, I just forgot her name. Edith Holden paper right here. So I'm just pulling from this. This thing is gonna go. I'm gonna make sure. Ooh, okay, look. Here is some painty paper right here. Let's go with that, with the words from the envelope thing. What is this? This is painted, that, but not by me. That's actual painted paper, like a painting of somebody's. All right, let's go ahead and put that to the side here. Can you see? I hope so. All right, let's take these little pieces here and and see what we've got. So I do want to feature that. This is some painting paper, different painting papers that I made a cover with. Made a whole bunch of painting papers, cut them into squares and made like a quilt kind of thing. And then I used a quilted masterboard, and then I used the masterboard for journal covers. And I have a set of 3 of them in my Etsy shop, by the way. Okay, so this is like painty paper too. Oh, look, we've got the pink side, or we've got the blue side. I think we're gonna have to go with the blue side, because the pink side really is, it doesn't stand out enough. There's not enough contrast, but with the blue there is, and there is a little bit of blue. I think that this looks like it is watercolor crayon right there. So let's go ahead and use some of this. And look what I'm doing. I'm just making smaller scraps because, oh my gosh, it will never go away. I'm convinced of that. Now I have here, this is a piece of vintage stationery. I don't know if you can see, very faint. There's like a little watercolor spray of flowers there. So maybe we can just use that kind of as a background thingy and do something like this. Oh, look, it says eat well, live healthy. Let's see. So what if we do something like that maybe? And then what else do we have? I do have this piece of this calendar here. I've got everything going vertically, don't I? I mean, is this, yeah, vertically. Let's see here. Well, I'm just going to pick the papers, then we'll arrange them. And then I do have this tiny scrap of, this looks like it's the back of a piece of calendar, but it's got the same kind of pastel colors in it. And then I have another strip of this kind of paper here, that kind of painted paper. So, and then the painty papers. Let's see if we can use those things. Now these small scraps, when I turn the camera off, I'll work in the little fatty fat. It's getting too big for me to be able to work on that on camera for you to be able to see it. You know, this guy here. It's too hard for me to work on it for you to see clearly. But when I am done, I will do a flip through of it. And this one actually is gonna be done for sure this year. I'm gonna make it get done. So let's just go ahead and stick something down just to get something down here. All right, let's go ahead and just stick this down like that. Okay, glue stick, okay, glue stick. So, anyway, let's see what's been going on with me. Okay, so I have been going over to my mom and dad's quite a bit again because my sister's here. She's leaving on Tuesday, I believe. So this afternoon, we are going over there. Mr. Moss Cottage and I are going over there because I actually want to cover that eat well, live healthy. I really don't want that on this page. And this chocolate wrapper here, I can tell just from sitting here that that is terribly crooked. The chocolate wrapper, I'm not in love with it. It's just something I put down on the page, or it might even be the page itself. But, you know, it's a starting point, but that doesn't mean you can't cover it up, right? So let's put this down here. So, oh, see, this is the part of this is where this came from. This is the back of this calendar. It was a very floral calendar, but I don't want this many flowers with my painty paper, so I'm going to cover up this. So we're going to go play Mexican Train with my parents today because tomorrow after church I will be teaching the glue booking class to 15 people, I believe. So that'll be fun. I've got all that ready. All right, now we've got this yellow paper here, but it's kind of big. Let's see, if I really wanna, if I do that, I need to have something going horizontally, right? I'm just gonna tear this and play a little bit. Like, really, I'm just playing. And you know, this is just the way it always is. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna put it down. I'm putting it down. This book is not precious, and honestly, I just want to get it done. So, you know, I think I mentioned in one, if not more, of my videos that I am not going to make books with so many pages for myself anymore. Because I make them with so many pages, and then I totally don't love... You know what? I think that's too long. I think I'm going to shorten that. Where's that painty papers? See, I want to kind of cover that writing here. I don't care if the Y is showing, but maybe do something more like that. Maybe like that. I just want to not make my journal so big anymore because I want to start having some finished journals instead of so many. And I know we all have started ones, and that's fine, you know, if we have a couple started ones, because you never know if you want to do a trash journal or, you know, a junk journal or a memory keeping journal. It's fine, in my opinion. It is fine to have all of those things. However, if it starts to make you feel overwhelmed, then I'm not sure about how good that is, right? I'm going to see that, like I said, this is a collage on a master board, but I can't actually tear it, so that's okay. I want kind of torn edge on this side here. And this, because it's a little bit thicker, I think I'll use the liquid glue on that. Yeah, so I have so many journals I want to make, so many types of journals for myself that I want to make, but I'm not until I get some of these guys done. So I'm happy that this one does not have too much. Now here's the other thing. Okay. I've already packed it because I'm taking it tomorrow to the art class. I have a big wire-bound Canson mixed media book. That is one of my glue books, and it's big. I mean, the pages, I believe, are like 9 by 12 each. And that book is very, very big. Not only is it big, like physically, it's thick. And it is wire bound, so it's okay that the pages are starting to get thick, because unlike this book, which is gator mouthing, I have more room in that one that it's actually, you know, not so bad. But there were so many pages in it, I thought there is no way working on such a big surface like that I am going to ever finish that journal without just driving myself crazy, because I don't love it. I mean, it's a glue book and it's okay, but it's not my favorite thing. And so what I did, I gave myself permission. I'm just playing here, guys. You know that, right? Maybe I'll put this little piece of this calendar with the painted flowers. It's so small you can hardly even tell it's flowers. But let's add a little bit of color under here. It's just so big and overwhelming to me. So I gave myself permission to tear out a whole bunch of papers. I left enough so I would have 20 two-sided spreads in the journal, and then it would be done. I took out the rest of the paper and took off the strips, and I only saved some. I took this off. This is perforated in those books, so you can take them out and then tear those edges off, and the page itself is really clean. So I am going to be using that paper, that mixed media paper, for a different project, you know, for different projects. I'm just going to use it as mixed media paper for art projects and stuff. So you can allow yourself not to finish a journal ever and leave the pages in, or you can tear some pages out and use them for something else and then have a smaller journal, which is what I did in the case of that huge Canson book. I do love collage. You know that. It's one of my favorite things right now is just gluing paper to paper and not even necessarily having a reason to do it. I just love to glue paper to put to paper. But when you see a book and it is so big and intimidating, you just don't even want to get near it, then that's not good, right? So I do want a focal point on this. I kind of created right in the middle a place to put a focal point. The question is, what is that focal point going to be? And so I am looking in my painty paper. My painty paper. This is my focal points here. And I'm just looking to see what we might put there. The 13 doesn't bother me. I am not superstitious, so I don't care about that. She kind of looks cute there. She's cut off on this side, so wherever I put her, I feel I need to put her on this side. Let's see. She's got this little friend here who could possibly go better in the middle here. But with the white, you got to be careful also. I think one thing you do need to be careful of is that you can't put something too fussy over something that's too fussy, or it will disappear, if that makes any sense. So I'm just looking at these are all ladies cut from pattern envelopes. She's fun, but she's missing a leg. I could put her down though here and then maybe put something else over her leg here. If I put her down here, she's not gonna just, cut her leg off where it is and put her here. She's not really covering that. Okay. These guys are a little bit trickier to use. She doesn't have any legs, but that's kind of okay. I could put her here and it would look like, actually, I kind of like her. With those patterns, a lot of times there's more than one person and they are covering, some part of them is covering another part of somebody else, if that makes sense. Now she might work. Hold on. She's kind of big, but she's missing her arm, so she would have to go over here. No, see, I really want something in the middle. All right. We might have to just scrap the idea of using a person altogether. Let's go and see what else we have in here. I know we've got tons of other stuff in my image folder here. See, these ones here are old-fashioned women, but I think most of these are like in square shape. And then there's also some old... Here, this is kind of weird. It's kind of these ladies who are, you know what? I know where they came from. I used to make banners, like bunting banners, and I would really decorate them up and sell them. And oh my gosh, people love the beach theme ones, so I would do that. Okay, I don't want any of those. Let's see what we got. These are children. I don't want to use children. Not on this. I've got some animals here. Let's take a look here. If not, we're going to go to the front where I have some flowers. I'm just looking to see what kind of animals here. I have this cute little turtle. It says Bermuda. We might be able to use him. Or, I know you can't see in here because I don't want to pull everything out. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I'm kind of not feeling any of this. What about a big giant cat? No big giant cat. I think if anything, the turtle has been the best so far. Yeah, see, a lot of these animal ones are really cutesy kind of things, and I'm not sure if that's what I'm looking for. So it's going to be either the turtle or maybe a flower. Like this nice big, what is this? This nice big pink flower here. I think I've tried to use this one before. I actually like the flower there better than the turtle. All right, it's going to be the flower because I don't want to keep, oh wait, keep you guys, actually I like that one better, the orange one, because it picks up the kind of the orange from the background. Even though there's a little bit of pink in here, I think the orange is bolder and makes a better statement, so we're going with that one. I know you're probably all saying, no, no, go with the pink one. I can't please everybody all the time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that right here in the middle. And why? Why put a flower where it says Painty Papers? No reason. This is a trash journal, so I'm just using up stuff. Now, the focal points on my trash journals a lot of times will be cut from books or magazines, just because it's very hard to get focal points from trash. I don't eat a lot of hardly any processed food or anything where you might get pictures on things. I mean, I get a plastic bag with lettuce in it or something, or a container with lettuce or some loose tomatoes or something. You just don't get packaging with that kind of stuff, right? And okay, so I have actually this one here. I use these dry rags to go over the top, just so that if any glue squidges out the side, I'm getting it off the page so that my pages don't stick together, but also so that it doesn't get me all gluey, my hands all gluey too. Now, I do have this one other strip of Painty paper here, which is kicking around my desk, so we just need to get that one attached too. Just because, and it can go wherever it wants to go. It wants to go right there. This dark piece can go right on that blue, what is that, marble, like marble looking stuff. So what am I doing this week? I'm relaxing a little bit. I mean, not relaxing like I'm not doing anything, because I'm always doing something. But I'm not stressing over a civic meeting, and I'm not stressing over a class where I'm teaching people. I'm just going to have like a normal week, which means, going to the antique mall and working there for a little bit in my booth and stuff like that. Okay, that's too long, because let's make some smaller pieces, because why not? All these small pieces, though, when I turn the camera off, usually go right into my little journal. Okay. Ooh, could I put one more piece of Painty paper up here somewhere with this guy up here? It's kind of, I don't know. I'm not liking this composition that well. However, I'm not stressing about it, because this is a trash journal, a true trash journal. I like it right there. All right. Then I don't even have to worry about putting it in my other journal. I can just put it right in this one. Okay. Where did I say? Right there? Right there. Okay. All right. So, I hope you liked my little haul. I was so thrilled, but I'll tell you, since I didn't get the inks and stuff till the very end, I got the box lot earlier, but the inks, since that was something I put up there to get done, I didn't get it till towards the end, and I was just so sweating that someone else was going to put it up there or bid against me when, he would have started it with me, because at $2, since I'm the one that put it up there, but someone else could have just kept bidding, and if they wanted it, So there we go, Painty Papers right there. I love it. I do actually like it now, with my Painty Papers, with Piper Otis's writing here, with this flower cut from a field guide. I think it turned out well, but like I said, I've got more scraps, so these little pieces are going to go in the little journal. All right, guys, that's it for today. I have to get ready to go to my parents to play Mexican Train, which will be fun. And if you like this video, I ask that you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I ask that you do. And until the next video, guys, I hope you all are truly blessed. Bye-bye.